Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing drop-down lists in Excel. What a drop-down list is a cell which has a little drop-down arrow, and we've allocated a unique set of values to choose from based on our source data list. Now I have broken this down into a three-part series because there is a little bit of difficulty with automating drop-down lists. So today we are looking at level 1, and at the end of the tutorial I'll quickly show you level 2 and 3 and what they look like, so you can move on to the next level if that's what you want to do. So let's get started. So in level 1 we are going to simply create a drop-down list based from our data, and we're going to show you how to update that drop-down list if new data is added. I've got the example here already. Our table of data is a motor vehicle company with a salesperson, what type of product they've sold, or type of motor vehicle, and the color and the value. So a little formula that brings out the maximum price based on your color selection and your product selection. So you can see here, if I select the down arrow and I choose maybe the color red, and I select the down arrow from the product list and I select truck, it has the maximum price is 42,000, which looks like it's the second line there. So I'll show you how to create that now, and also how to update it if we add additional lines. So let's move over to our drop down working tab and show you how to create a simple drop down list. So we'll go to column N and we'll just call this our color drop down list, and this is going to be the cell here that we're going to create the list. So basically what you need to do with the colors is you need to create a reference point, so your drop down can reference a unique list. So we'll create this over here, call it color unique list, and we'll grab all the colors from the table. We'll paste the values here, and you can see there's multiple colors here, so we'll simply go to the data tab, go to data tools, and there's an icon which is remove duplicates, and we'll remove those duplicates. You'll come up and just ask if that's exactly what you want to do. You'll say OK, and now we've got a list of unique colors. So to create a drop-down list with this unique list is we'll simply go back to the data tab if you're not already there, and there's a little icon here. If you've got a desktop or a bigger screen, I'm using a laptop, so it only shows the icon. It might look a little bit different from this, but it's definitely there under the data tools, which is data validation. You select that, and within the options in the validation criteria, there's an option here for list. So I select list, and now it's asking for the source data. Now if I used the original list of colors here and I selected this list here, and you can see that the dotted line around, and selected OK, you can see now that the drop down list has been created, but it's actually created a list on all the values, not just the unique value. So I'll just go back into that cell, go back to the data validation, and you can see within the settings I'm selecting list, it's already there, and this time for the source I'm going to use our unique list that we've created. And now it gives us that option of just that unique list. So I'm going to press the arrow and press OK, and now our drop down list has just those unique values. So that's a really simple way of creating a drop down list. I'm just going to put a little border around that to highlight it. That's our drop down option. So the second part is to update a drop down list if there's new data added. Now before I go, don't forget, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. It'll be really handy. Otherwise, give me a like or throw a comment in the comment box below. So let's update our data, and we'll just add in Barry again. He's from the Southern Branch, and this time he's selling a yellow truck, and this truck is $50,000. Now, unfortunately, the list doesn't update automatically, and it doesn't go into our unique list. So we can do that process of copying and pasting and removing the duplicates. But I know we've just added yellow there, so I'm going to add yellow to our unique list. And now I will update this drop-down list again by selecting the data validation in the data tab. Go back to our list, and in the source, I'll drag this down now to include the yellow. Press OK, and now you can see that our drop-down list now includes yellow, and that has been updated. You may have also thought that why don't we just create the data list extended below the current list, so if we do add any more products or colors, it'll automatically update. Now I'll show you why this doesn't work, and it's we'll go back into data validation, and let's say we select the list here and we go a little bit further down and press OK. Now if you look at our list, it'll actually include those blanks in the list. Now this is a great segue into the next two videos, which is level 2 and level 3, where level 2 we are going to create a dynamic drop down list. So just to quickly explain, you can see we've got the colors here, and the drop down list is showing those colors. And now if we add new colors to this list, yellow and brown, we go back to our drop down list and it's automatically added in there. No spaces, no anything else, just the list. And we can continue to go down, light blue, purple, AAA, BBB, CCC, and you can make this list as long as you want, and you can see each one of those new colors is in that drop down list. Level 3 is a step even further than that, where we have the colors and the products. And let's just say in our raw data set we add the new options. This one we'll call yellow boat. So they're total new color, it's a total new product that isn't in the list before. And now I've created a simple macro where I can update the lists, and now you can see that yellow boat is in the option, and it also takes in that price. So hopefully you liked what you see. Come back for level 2 and level 3, really handy, and we'll see you next time.